grandparents are the parents of our parents. And so, oh, look, our friends are back. Hi, friends. I was just explaining to Stu and Indy what a grandparent is. Because this week at Messy Church, we are celebrating grandparents. And so we chose a special story just for today. It's called The 3 Questions, and it's based on a story by Leo Tolstoy. This has been written and illustrated by John J. Muth. Should we get started? Okay. The 3 questions. There once was a boy named Nikolai who sometimes felt uncertain about the right way to act. I want to be a good person, he told his friends, but I don't always know the best way to do that. Nikolai's friends understood and they wanted to help him. If only I could find the answers to my 3 questions, Nikolai continued, then I would always know what to do. When is the best time to do things? Who is the most important one? And what is the right thing to do? Those are 3 really good questions. Nikolai's friends considered his first question. Then Sonia, the heron, spoke. To know the best time to do things, one must plan in advance, she said. Gogol, the monkey, who had been rooting through some leaves to find something good to eat, said, You will know when you do things if you watch and pay attention. Okay. Then Pushkin, the dog, who was just dozing off, rolled over and said, Oh, you just can't pay attention to everything yourself. You need a pack to keep watch and help you decide when to do things. For example, Gogol, a coconut's about to fall on your head. Guess it's a good thing Pushkin was watching out, huh? There we go. There's a picture of all 3 of Nikolai's friends. Nikolai thought for a moment. Then he asked his second question. Who is the most important one? Those who are closest to heaven, said Sonia, circling up into the sky. Those who know how to heal the sick, said Gogol, stroking his bruised noggin. Those who make the rules, growled Pushkin. Look at, I think the monkey's funny. Do you like the monkey, Indy? Yes. It's like, do you know him? No? Okay. I thought you might be cousins or something. Nikolai thought some more. Then he asked the third question. What is the right thing to do? Flying, said Sonia. Having fun all the time, laughed Gogol. Fighting, barked Pushkin right away. Then the boy thought for a long while. He loved his friends. He knew they were all trying their best to help him answer his questions, but their answers didn't seem quite right. Then an idea came to him. I know, he thought. I will ask Leo the turtle. He has lived a very long time. Surely he will know the answers I'm looking for. I can't wait to meet Leo. Nikolai hiked high up into the mountains where the old turtles lived, all alone. When Nikolai arrived, he found Leo digging a garden. The turtle was old, and digging was hard for him. I have 3 questions, and I came to ask for your help, Nikolai said. When is the best time to do things? Who is the most important one? And what is the right thing to do? Leo listened carefully, but he only smiled. Then he went on with his digging. You must be tired, Nikolai said at last. Let me help you. The turtle gave him a shovel and thanked him. And because it was easier for the young boy to dig than what was for an old turtle, Nikolai kept on digging until the rows were finished. But as he finished, the wind blew wildly and rain burst from the darkened clouds. As they moved towards the cottage for shelter, Nikolai suddenly heard a cry for help. Oh my gosh, who do you think is in trouble? Running down the path, he found a panda whose leg had been injured by a falling tree. Oh no! Carefully, Nikolai carried her into Leo's house and made a splint for her leg with a stick of bamboo. The storm raged on, banging at the doors and windows. The panda woke up. Where am I? She said. And where is my child? She has a baby that's out still in the storm. The boy ran out of the cottage and down the path. The roar of the storm was deafening. Pushing against the howling wind and drenching rain, he ran farther into the forest. There he found the panda's child, cold and shivering on the ground. Poor baby panda. The little panda was wet and scared, but alive. Nikolai carried her inside and made her warm and dry. Then he laid her in her mother's arms. Leo smiled when he saw what the boy had done. Oh, I think Leo is proud of Nikolai. The next morning, the sun was warm, birds sang, and all was well with the world. The panda's leg was healing nicely, and she thanked Nikolai for saving her and her baby from the storm. At that moment, Sonia, Gogol, and Pushkin arrived to make sure everyone was all right. Nikolai felt great peace within himself. He had wonderful friends, and he had saved the panda and her child. But he also felt disappointed. He still had not found the answers to his 3 questions. So he asked Leo one more time. The old turtle looked at the boy. But your questions have been answered, he said. They have? Asked the boy. Oh, looky there. See, all of his friends are back. Yesterday, if you had not stayed to help me dig my garden, you wouldn't have heard the panda's cries for help in the storm. Therefore, the most important time was the time you spent digging in the garden. The most important one at that moment was me. And the most important thing to do was help me with my garden. Later, when you found the injured panda, the most important time was the time you spent mending her leg and saving her child. The most important ones were the panda and her baby. And the most important thing was to take care of them and make them safe. See, they're all safe now. Remember then that there is only one important time, and that time is now. The most important one is always the one you are with, and the most important thing is to do good for the one who is standing at your side. For these, my dear boy, are the answers to what is most important in the world. Wonder what Nikolai thinks. This is why we are here, the turtle said. Look at that. All of them together. The end. Wow! I loved all of the animals in the book, and I can't wait to hear what Indy and Stu have to say. But first, I just want to remind you that next month, for the month of November, we're going to be reading The Adventures of Rainbow Fish. And there are lots of fun stories ahead.
Hello, friends! Stu and I are super excited that you're here today. And we want to say a special welcome to all the kids here from Shalom Daycare and all the kids that are here for Messy Church. Hi, everybody! Today's book was a lot of fun because it had talking animals. And I love books with talking animals. So Stu and I agreed that this one gets 5 bananas. This story was really good because the little boy was asking for help on 3 really important questions. When is the best time to do things? Who is the most important one? And what's the right thing to do? Of course, he asked his friends, and that's a good idea, but sometimes our friends don't have the best answers. It's always good to go to somebody who's older and wiser, like when Nikolai went to see the turtle. The turtle is kind of like our parents and our grown-ups and our grandparents. Since they're older, they have more experience than we do, and so if we listen to them, they can help us a lot. In this story, the turtle really helped because he taught the little boy that the most important things are the people that are right in front of you, and that it's most important to help them. Jesus would say the same thing. Whenever he went visiting to different towns, he always stopped and helped the people that were right in front of him. He didn't go off looking for things to do or people to help. He just saw them. He saw the need right in front of him. Do you see somebody that needs help right in front of you? Maybe if you start looking, you'll find someone. And if you ever need help, it's always good to go to a grown-up, like your parents or your grandparents, because they love you a lot and they want to help you. Well, I think that's all I have for today, but I can't wait to see you next week when we start our reading session on the rainbow fish. Will you pray with me?
Thank you for today's story. It's fun finding out new things about our world. Help us remember what we learned today. We look forward to tomorrow and all the wonderful things you will show us. Amen.
If you like story time or you like Shalom and Friends, please like, comment, and share our videos with your friends.
Back by popular demand, new episodes will be released Fridays at 7.
If you'd like to support the ministry of Shalom and Friends, you can make a secure donation through our website or through the app at Roberts Park United Methodist Church.
See you later, alligator!